Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am your not. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Hey guys, how you doing? It's another Saturday, H&R Puffin stuff, sitting there eating our Wheaties on the blanket that's close to the television set that we are this far away from, with our parents screaming and yelling. It's going to ruin your eyesight. You're going to lose your hearing. You're going to get a ringing in your ear. All of that stuff, as I've gotten older, has come to fruition. Though I doubt it has anything to do with being so close up to the television set. Guys, how are you? Please like, subscribe, and share. You'll get a little bit of me and a little bit of you. Guys, Gypsy Rose is taking on. Now she wants to be a personal body trainer, apparently. She's going to tell us how to work out and show us how we can get a svelte body, just like Gypsy Ahoy. However, she doesn't talk about filters, which is part of her program. Though she doesn't tell us the secret of her program. She just wants us to work, bend, hurt, bend, and even take video of it. I don't know why. Hide the toothbrushes. Seriously, Gypsy Ahoy, what are you up to? Everything is felt. She wanted to be a dance instructor, but too many people can dance better than her. She wanted to be a beauty influencer, but she doesn't come close to my friend Nina. Flawless Nina. She the best. What about now she wants to do this, squat, curl, run over? I don't know. And then she wants to go to Hooters with her baby. Does she really take the baby to Hooters? I want to know. And, Ken. I don't know. Is she trying to get Ken in the mood? She might be. Because as we know, she let everybody know Ken is failing in the bedroom. Ken, I mean, it's not funny. But, I heard that, sometimes guys have a hard time once women are pregnant. Elvis never wanted to go there again once there was a child that came out. He didn't want to be moms. Even though it would be the mom of his daughter, he did not want to go back there. He just saw moms in a different light. Is that what happened with Ken? Did Ken see something down there and he said, oh no, don't want to go that way. Something came out, don't want to go back in. I don't know. But the next thing I guess we'll know, because she'll tell us. I mean, she can't help but tell us. Not that she wanted to be online. She never wanted us to talk about her online. She never wanted to be online. She doesn't want to be famous, but somehow, some way, I don't know, she thinks it's really important. That it's really important that we see her dance and that we see her work out. Guys, I told you about that woman, Croc Scale. I'm going to put up a little thing of her. She's entertaining. Very entertaining. So if you don't know her, check her out because I like her. And she's got a lot of personality. Gypsy is very robotic. And very bad. Very bad at it. And as far as working out goes, you got to do it more than one time and then show us the result, because you don't get that shit in a bottle unless you get it in a bottle or a shot. But you haven't done either. You just change a filter. You use a different filter. And the filter's a lie. But Gypsy, the question's still, if you want us to stay away from your life and not comment, why do you put everything on social media? I wait for answer. No answer. Let's try again. Gypsy, if you don't want us to comment, why do you put everything on social media? Yeah, again. So, we've watched Gypsy show us each and every little crevice of her life. For somebody that really, when celebrities say, seriously, listen, keep my private, keep me out of your mouth, keep my wife's name out of your mouth, right? When we say that we want to be private, the last thing we do is talk about sex online. Seriously. Like, the last thing we do is talk about sex online. Or sex. I mean, if we want to keep things private, then we tend to keep things private. We don't go to a sex store and put it online. We don't have our baby crying and put it online. We don't show private parts of our life online. We just don't, unless we're chronicling our life. And if that's what you're doing, then you must think that people have an interest in that, which makes you fall under scrutiny. So when people scrutinize the way you behave in that, then I think it's fair, because you've put yourself out there. Now, you said you donated about $4,400 because you wanted to be responsible. Do you know that that is less than 1% of the $3 million that you got? Do you know that? Do you know that I gave about 20% to Make-A-Wish Foundation from my channel, and I didn't even steal from them? Do you know that? Do you know that when you say that you were trying to make the rights because your mom was wrong, you were an adult when you were doing the wrong too? Do you know that? Because we do. See, Gypsy, you could call it anything you want to call it, but the facts, F-A-C-T-S, is not Brie. The facts is what we've seen with our own eyes and what we've read with our own little eyes over your own little foyers from your own little lips. You cannot rewrite history. You have tried, and history has come back to haunt you. You can scream A-B-U-S-E all you want about your mommy, but every time something happened to you physically, every time you went to the hospital, every time you had a procedure done, it was because you were ill. Because, Gypsy, you are ill. You have a microdeletion, which causes you to have some side effects that have to deal with the things that I'm sure you probably grew out of. A lot of it you did, even though you wanted to hang on to it so you can go to Disney World and rub your elbows with the rich and famous and eat royal mashed potatoes. So even though you wanted to do all that, and you did do all that, every picture that was taken is legitimized simply because you have a microdeletion. You were a very sick kid. Now you're a little sick there too. Guys, you know, this is the thing with Gypsy. She says one thing, does something else. Never going to put my kid online. I will never put my kid in front of the camera. My kid is not going to go on social media until they cry for 3 days. And then I'm going to put them on social media just to make Ken come home, to ruin it, to manipulate. I'm not going to put my kid on social media until people doubt how I act around my child. And then I'm going to put my kid on social media for the whole hour it is that they're watching me watch myself on television. Yeah. Oh, guys. And I have one thing to say because I'm going to show a clip here. Ryan, she used you. You could say that she had 50 million men. She needed one that lived in Louisiana. She needed one that had never been in trouble with the law. She needed one that looked good on paper. All 50 million men weren't that. You were that, Ryan. Unfortunately, she did use you.
Or something. She said that about me, and Gypsy didn't have options in prison. I'm going to say bullshit on that one, because I know for a fact Gypsy had guys all over her while she was in prison. Gypsy had a dude from Italy. She had guys reach out from around the world. Gypsy did. So for Christy to say that Gypsy didn't choose me, Christy is wrong. Gypsy did choose me. Gypsy had plenty of guys she could have chose from. But when Christy says beggars can't be choosers, girl, bye. Like, girl, yeah.
She looked for you like she looked for Nick. She looked for you like she looked for Nick. Hopefully you'll see that now. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate you guys. 5 o'clock tonight, we're going to be talking about Brian Koberger. That would be the Idaho 4 with Milk, Honey, and Mayhem Jamie. And let me tell you something, guys. I think Jamie and I are on opposing sides of this. It's going to be an open panel, guys. I hope you'll enjoy it. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you later, alligator. Happy Easter to those that celebrate. Happy Passover to those that celebrate. To those that don't celebrate either, have a great weekend. Thanks, guys.